All right, I've been meaning to get to this one for a very long time. Just for some clarification, as I record this video, it is the second week of October 2024. I visited Japan in November of 2023. You can go back and listen to our podcast of Jessica and I and our wild adventures in Japan. As for clarification, I will be returning very soon. So if you're watching this video, stay tuned because we're going back for Godzilla's 70th anniversary and we're spending a lot more time out there. So if you're curious to see all the Godzilla goodies that Japan will have to offer, I am going to be going on a nationwide tour out there with a lot of stuff. So in one of my travels out in Japan, I managed to go to the Godzilla store in Shinjuku. And there, I obtained this magical elixir, the Godzilla -1 energy drink. So I've done some food-related reviews in the past, and I've been wanting to do one on this guy. There was a point where I was questioning whether or not to even open this, but then again I thought, well, I bought it. It's an energy drink. I should drink it. So for clarification, this is a nearly year-old energy drink. Now, I have opened old cans of Surge energy drink that were years old by this point, and they were still fairly okay. So this thing is pretty much hermetically sealed inside of this aluminum can. So I'm going to crack it open, sample it, and hopefully be fine. But today we're going to be looking at the Godzilla -1 energy drink. So, admittedly, I'm a bit of an energy drink junkie. I know they're not exactly the best things for you, but I have a weird work schedule, so I live off rock stars. Those are my, my poison of choice, if you will. So, while I was at the Shinjuku store, my good friend Aryan, who co-hosts Common Kaisers with me, asked me, hey, I need one of those energy drinks. So, of course, I obliged, and they had a nice little deal. I believe it was like 2 for 1 or 3 for 1 or something like that. So I got him a couple and one for myself. Now, I've been meaning to pop this thing open and do a review because I didn't exactly start doing this KOFFERS series until after I got back from Japan. But things happen. Life goes on. This has been sitting on a shelf and has moved twice with me. But now that we're approaching the 1-year anniversary of Godzilla -1, I figured, well, now is the best time to open this thing before it really gets too old and becomes expired, and then I'm really, tempting fate, if you will. So a better look at this guy. This is all in Japanese, so I'm assuming that is the count of sugar and caffeine in this thing. So this is the third Godzilla energy drink. It's the -1 edition. There are other ones out there. There was one that I saw advertised. I didn't see while I was out there that had a little booze in it, which that's asking a lot. So on the back, everything is in Japanese because this is a Japanese energy drink, but it's got this beautiful Godzilla -1 artwork on it. So there's one side, there's the other side, so you get Godzilla, pretty much the publicity photos that were released for the movie, and I'm pretty sure all of you have seen Godzilla -1 at this point. So this is a tall boy can. It's about the size of a rock star. It's actually a little bit bigger. Not rocks. About a little bit bigger than a Rockstar or Monster Energy drink. Much bigger than a Red Bull. So let's crack this open. I got a little cup here. Ooh. So I got a cup here. Ignore my pick and save mug, but this was clean. So let's see if this is anything. So this thing I like about Japanese sodas that I found out, they had the old school small mouth. I'm a child of the 80s, so this is very nostalgic for me. And you can see there's a little bit of wording on there to open it up. So let's crack this bad boy open. All right, I can already tell it smells very fruity. So let's see what the color is on this. Ooh, it's blue, and I just spilled a little. Still fizzy. There we go. There we go. Let me get this up here a little bit. So there we go. Still fizzy. So the carbonation's not done yet. All right. Well, that's just for you to look at. Let's take a hit off the can. Let's see if I can flip this around. There I am. Let's get this going. I don't normally show my face in the toy review videos. You can see me doing the podcast, but bottoms up, everyone. All right, well, it's still fresh, still carbonated. I believe sodas have more than a year shelf life on these things. Is there an expiration date on this thing? Oh, perfect. Just beat the expiration date by about a week. So it says 10/11/24. So that yes. So this thing literally just expired, but that's a sell-by date. Still good. This is actually very good. It does taste. It has that kind of apple juice taste that Rockstars or not Rockstars. Well, no, a standard Rockstar. The non-flavored ones, the just the regular run-of-the-mill Rockstar or Red Bull. It has kind of like that weird apple cidery taste. There's a little bit of a blueberry artificial flavor to it. Yeah, it's still very carbonated, much like I just bought it off the shelf. Yeah, that's actually good. I'm not gonna lie. This was being sold. It's very sugary. Full disclosure, I don't do the sugar ones anymore. I do the sugar-free energy drinks, especially the Rockstars, because, well, I'm getting old and these things give me sour gut like nothing else. But this is tasty. This is a tasty beverage. Now, try to keep my consumption to one a day, so this is my energy drink for the day. But overall, really good. I think I paid about $4.50 for this at the Godzilla store, and I'm assuming the price was a little higher because I paid for it at the Godzilla store. Nonetheless, though, a very good energy drink. This has got a lot of flavor. I don't drink Monsters. It tastes like garbage to me. Like I said, Rockstars are my drink of choice. But man, if I had this every day, oh yeah, I'd be drinking these like a fiend. This is very good. Bravo. I'm trying to see who made this. Company called Cheerio in Japan. So I'll show you there in the listings. Everything's in Japanese, but I'm pretty sure this is not the healthiest thing for you, but one a day, not gonna hurt anything. Quite good. Quite good. Well, there it is. I just drank a year-old Monster energy drink, literal Monster energy drink, the Godzilla Energy Drink 3. That is the term. It is a blueberry flavor, but it still tastes like a Red Bull Rockstar, standard combo, that energy drink flavor, if you will. But it is quite delicious. The hint of blueberry on it really makes it pop. Excuse me. Ooh. And for a drink that's been sitting on my shelf and actually flew back with me from Japan for over a year ago, held up very well. So I think a couple of importers had these things. I don't think they're being made anymore. I do know that there's still other Godzilla energy drinks out there. And when I travel to Japan, I'm going to try to find some and do some videos on the other flavors. As I said, I'll be there for over a month. You'll see probably Ariane and I doing some stuff from there as well. But there's going to be a lot of things going on. So stay tuned for that. And on that note, If you like what you see, we do have a show. It's called The Kaiju Kingdom Podcast. You can find us at thekaijukingdompodcast.com, where you can also find our sister show, Common Kaisers, as well. And if you don't like to download, you can always stream us on Apple, Spotify, or wherever else you find better podcasts. And that does include our sister show. Social media, it's right there. X, Instagram, Facebook. If you ever want to get a hold of us, talk to us, see what the latest news is, we cover it all there. You can get a hold of us there. You can talk to us there. And also, if you like what you see on this channel, feel free to subscribe. I am doing my best to keep everything up. But like I said, Japan is around the corner, and we will be having a ton of content for you to see. And with that, that will wrap up this edition of the Koffers. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time.